What's up, Exiles? Willy Wonka here, and I thought I'd just talk a little bit about what I've done in Beyond League so far. I've reached maps on my first character, and in the first map, I managed to kill myself. I was a little bit over-eager. I built a very glass cannon character. If you take a look at the passives, I'm not going to go in depth here. I just want to show you the basics here. I just went for a crit. Reached for life and mana and EB pretty early on. Went for a Heart of Ice. I'm using crits and Ice Spear and Freeze Pulse while leveling, so getting the freeze chance was never really a priority. But I grabbed life and went into Shadow for more crit and life here. And eventually I picked up piercing shots so that I can use Ice Spear and get a high crit chance and pierce through everything and do quite a lot of damage and crowd control whatever I'm fighting against. So that worked out pretty nicely. Reaching for life down here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this in the next tree because I died. I think I'm going to move on over here, grab Sovereignty in my next build, and skip this entire area. Probably remove a little bit more crit chance nodes, and maybe even this stuff. And then go down the middle through evasion and into iron reflexes. Because on this character, currently I have... Oh wait, they changed those tabs! God damn it! I have almost 700 armor, a little bit of evasion, and I'm EB, so no energy shield. So I'm a very, very squishy character, and I paid the price when I went to into a map. Let me just remake this zone. But when I leveled up, I used Freeze Pulse to great effect with LMP. And I think I used added lightning because I didn't have the colors right for cold pen or added cold damage. And then I had them into a level +1 cold gems wand, and eventually got a +2 cold gems. And it was working out pretty nicely. I guess a 4-link might have been better, or been the same damage with just a little bit more cast speed, having the same DPS anyway. But yeah, I was running Purity of Ice, Herald of Ice, and Clarity. That's my auras on this character. You get Herald of Ice from Maramoa in Act 3 normal, I think. And it doesn't add too much damage. If you look at my Ice Spear right now, it's 2.1, 45. And then we go up to, oh, that's quite a lot of damage actually, 2.4. So Herald of Ice, very nice, only reserves 25, and you can put reduced mana on it. So I'm digging that skill, and you get it at a pretty good level too. Oops. So I just got home from work after working. I've been working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I missed a lot of playtime over the weekend. But you know, you gotta have the skills to pay the bills. But once I reached close to map level with this character, I switched to Ice Spear from Freeze Pulse. And the good thing about Ice Spear is that you don't need that much crit chance. So you get more passives that you can invest into other stuff. You can fight from long range, where with Freeze Pulse you have to be close range to do maximum amount of damage. And Ice Spear has very high damage, so you, instead of hitting them with multiple projectiles with Freeze Pulse and having a bigger chance to freeze, and freezing for a shorter duration, you hit with more damage with Ice Spear, and you freeze for longer duration. So the freeze duration is much longer. And if you spec into some of the freeze duration nodes, I'm sure you're gonna freeze them for forever. But you see, once they get close range, I no longer get that amazing crit bonus. But as long as I play smart and pre-shoot a little bit, at least now while I'm a little bit squishy, it works out quite nicely. And you can see the damage is not bad. I don't have 100% pierce chance right now, but it's almost 100. And I gotta say, I love this shit. It's fun to play with. I'm using Echo now, and LMP. Let me see what I got. Just finish off this guy. So there we go. I got LMP, Ice Spear, Pierce, Added Lightning, and Spell Echo. If I had different colors, I'd probably switch out Added Lightning for something else. But I think I'm gonna remake this character. I'm currently level 23, I think. I'm about to go live and play for a good long while. And we're gonna make it a little bit different. Let me see if I can bring up my passive skill tree that I've planned out here. So here we go. This is my passive tree right now. Starting as a witch, it would be more point efficient probably to go shadow, but I'm considering respecing into raging spirits if I get the gear necessary at higher levels, and then I would like to be a witch. So, and the witch is badass, especially with the moose outfit. So you can see that I removed the Templar area stuff, going through cast speed, going through a little bit of crit, getting mana, and I could probably remove 1 mana point here, but yeah, I'll probably do that. Going through life, getting double curse. On my character, I don't have good double curse, but getting frostbite and elemental weakness is going to increase your damage by a lot, or maybe even assassin's mark, or ass mark as we like to call it, and ele weakness in parties, or frostbite when solo. Getting some aura reservation, some life, into more cold damage, EB of course, because it's kind of expensive to cast. More life, into shadow for some crit damage, crit chance, sorry. Getting crit chance, getting the life, getting the cast speed, and getting the projectile speed and projectile damage here. Do not forget those. Life, and then the pierce nodes. And you can see that I'm just going through the bottom, getting some more reduced mana reservation through evasion, getting the flask nodes here with life. They're incredibly strong. You get 10% life recovery, 10%, 10%, so 30 plus 30 here, so that's 60% increased life from flasks. Making your seethings almost a insta full heal. Getting more life and iron reflexes. Getting iron reflexes is gonna make my character tankier, and that's why I pick up the reduced mana reservation, so I can run that on top of everything I'm running currently. I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit getting everything, so I might have to drop maybe like Purity of Ice or something like that in the beginning. But once I get level 20 gems, once I get an Alpha's Howl, I think I'm going to be able to run it, and if not, then I'll sacrifice some nodes and get this. Not entirely sure on how much crit chance I need, but I think if I grab this, or keep this in the back of my head, the current amount of crit chance I have should be decent, should be okay. It's not a lot, but with the 600% from my spear, it's probably going to be good enough. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Impressions on the expansion so far. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying it. It's a challenge, but you can kind of avoid the challenge if you want to by playing in a certain way, by, you know, dragging mobs and keeping an eye out on how many of those portals spawn on the ground. And I mean, the rewards aren't that great, but you do get XP, you do get items, so I feel like it's worth it. And playing in a party, you know, you gotta work together a little bit to fight these mobs. I still haven't done a unique boss, so I can't really say what I think about those. But the plan is, of course, to be able to be strong enough to maybe perma-freeze or just straight up kill them. So I'm looking forward to playing some more after I finish up this video. Hope you guys tune into the stream and cheer me on as I re-level my character. And I'm gonna put the build in the description so you guys can, you know, look at it or copy it or whatever you want. The bandit rewards that I chose on this character was Oak, Kill, and then I took the power charge in Merciless, but you won't need the power charges if you go full Ice Spear, I think. I don't really want to sacrifice a Link to get the crit chance either, but I might change my mind there. So on the next character, I'm going to go Oak, Kill All, and Kill All. I think that's the plan. Yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I'm going to be playing, and say that I'm back from work, and I'll see you guys around. Alright? Alright. Peace out, bros.